Alright, boys and ghouls, we are back in the casting of Frank Stoney. Now, there's two things I want to get out of the way before we carry on. One, to alleviate some of the performance issues this game's having, I've turned on frame generation, which basically doubles the frame rate with AI. I'm not sure how that's going to come across in recording, so if it looks a little bit funky, I do apologize, but I kind of need it to get over this game's really shit optimization. It's not like I'm running it on a really bad rig. I'm running a fucking 5900X Ryzen CPU and a 7900 XTX GPU, which is like 4080, 4090 equivalent for AMD. And second, right? So in editing, I noticed in the shop with Augustine, where it shows her as an old lady, I realized in that cutscene she's talking about timelines, right? So I'm thinking she's not some sort of magical immortal witch, right? Here's my thinking. I'm thinking she has the ability to either shift into a different timeline or time travel, right? So that is actually old Augustine. She's not like using some de-aging magic. That is her just in like 20 years time, 30 years time, right? That would also explain why the Boeing plane is on the shelf for the wrong decade. Because that plane is a like mid-2000s plane. I had a look afterwards. So yeah. So that plane shouldn't be on that shelf unless she took it with her. And that maybe is a hint from the developers to get us into the spirit. Anyway. So now that I've got frame generation on, now that I've got FSR3 turned on to help alleviate some performance issues, I've turned on ray tracing to boost the lighting a little bit, because it's a horror game and horror games are all about lighting, right? So hopefully we get about the same performance, a little bit more maybe. We'll see. Let's continue.
I'm a big fan. It's your first credit.
Cut the shit, man.
Okay, we've gone back into this cutscene. That's okay. Gives us a refresher.
When I first heard about it, I didn't believe it was real. But the more I looked into it, the more breadcrumbs I found. And the further I followed the trail, the more fascinated I became. Not just in the film, in the legend. Whether you meant to or not, you created a monster.
I've pulled the camera closer as well,
even if it isn't really cursed.
because I realized in my recordings I was miles away from you.
Real.
Believing in something doesn't make it real.
Well, that's why I had to find out for myself. Took me a couple years, but when the opportunity came for me to actually acquire a genuine piece of it, I jumped at the chance.
Okay.
And just how did you acquire it, exactly?
So he purchased his part.
Hey,
I'm still convinced Chris is her mum.
just catching up. So
It has to be Chris. I don't think it would be... Oh, I forgot her name already. Was it Danny?
But the night's
The
young.
goth chick. I don't think that
Not
goth
as
chick
young
is her
as you
mum.
think. Let's keep
I think
looking
it's going to be
around.
Chris. Okay, so we're back where we left off. One thing I do want to point out is if we are dealing with potentially different timelines, maybe alternate timelines, we can, I guess, kill Linda in the past and her will still be alive because it'll just be an alternate version of her, right?
Your outfit,
That's
by
my
the way.
thinking right now. I might be massively wrong. I might be overthinking it considerably,
Well, the shoes
which
are
is not out of line for me.
And
I do that a
I
lot.
got it cheap from a guy.
But, you know.
He's got a guy who's got a pants guy, so I got these pants from his guy's guy, had them tailored just right by the other guy.
This
Oh,
Stan
wow.
guy is
This
such a
place was like an
nonce.
incredible film
Super limited
location.
VIP
Let's
club
have a look at this
edition.
picture. Who's this?
But you want to know
He doesn't look like a nice dude. Oh,
Sure.
give it a scribbity scrub.
Secondhand shop.
Scandalous.
Archibald.
Huh. Well, that was a
Open shop,
curious
man.
sound.
Open.
can be sure of
Open.
that.
Let me look around first before I do that, because I might accidentally finger a location, you know? And no one likes location fingering. There's a tree. Is this tree important? I feel like everything here is going to be linked to the cult that she's got, right? That Augustine's got. Let me see what I just fingered open. Ah, it's this little passage. Yes, let me see the passage. Am I going to get jump scared? No, but the CCTV everywhere. So she is watching us, but not right now. I'm not sure if that makes me feel better or not. Is this a map?
Hello.
It's like every room in the house.
Yeah, I'd say this
Regulator,
goes a little beyond your
tuner.
typical security.
What do you mean?
I can't read
Get
what
the
that
sense
says.
Our host just
Stabilizers,
thought about
vent
it properly and
override.
likes to be keenly aware of everyone's comings and goings.
Oh my god, have I actually done it? Is this a time machine? Spatial suspension required. Wait. Did I just... Did I just have a theory and then... Intemporal machine? Oh my god, I literally just went through this and within like 10 minutes I've got confirmation of my theory. That's so... Oh my god. I'm so good. So what... There's no one in this building, really. I'm guessing that room that's blacked out is going to be the time machine room, right? Or whatever the fuck it is. So is alternate timelines a thing, then? Also, I've noticed turning on FSR has actually got rid of this weird artifact around the edge of things. Why did Supermassive put, like, shit people on the lighting for this? Can we talk to Stan? Can we talk to anyone? Can you talk to Madison? I want to find out who her mother is. Chris has to be her mother. There's no way. Right? There's no way. Why would Madison have film if her parents are not one of the people in the 80s? You know? Let's go up the stairs. Let's have a look.
Ah, yes. Let's check out the other floors. Good thinking.
Now we're doing different
Hold on a
timelines.
second.
I'm assuming everything I said previously is off the table. We can die.
Before all this goes any
Like,
further,
like Linda here is alive,
know
but
how both of you
probably
got your
Linda in the
pieces of the
past could
film.
die, you know, and it just spawns an alternate reality, right?
Well,
Alternate
it's no
timelines, like Back to the
secret,
Future.
really. After my mom died a few months ago, I found it when I was going through her stuff.
Maddie, what was your mom's name?
Both, or
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
yeah, it.
Oh my god, Bonnie is her mum.
How did you know that?
Oh shit, her mum's the goth chick.
You look just like her.
Does
You know
she?
my mom?
You know what she does?
A
She
long
does.
time ago.
Oh my god, I'm
Whole
so
other
dumb.
lifetime. Her younger brother Jaime was one of my closest friends.
Uncle Jaime. I never met him.
I hadn't heard that Bonnie had passed.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden.
Did she kill herself?
Wow. Maddie, it's quite sad.
That's sad because that means
Right.
Chris is
Gotcha.
potentially already dead. Yeah, let's comfort her. That's a shame. That means we know Bonnie's gonna kill herself in like 20
so sorry
years
you had to go
from the
through that.
80s timeline, of course.
It's never easy to lose someone you love.
Thanks.
I don't
Lucky
get
for
paid
me,
till
it
tomorrow,
wasn't
so I've
my
had to
first
resort
rodeo.
to cheap energy drink. It tastes like goblin piss. Oh, my controller's vibrating on the desk.
Bonnie. I wish I'd stayed in touch with her.
Weren't you wondering where both of our film strips came from?
Stan, it's not about you, bro. It's not
But I
about
suppose
you.
You'd like to enlighten me.
Of course.
And
Well, I can't just tell you for free, can I?
Yeah, you can.
This kind of information is very valuable.
Suck your mum.
what's your price?
You know what? I'm gonna have to get back to you on that.
I will just stab you and take it. Do you want me to stab you and take it? Because that's what will fucking happen, Stan. I ain't backing down. When we play as Stan, I'm getting Stan killed. I don't care about the achievement for saving everyone like Supermassive Games does for these games. I'm killing him. He's dead. The writing's on the wall for him already. Fuck him. What's this?
Cool statue.
That is a nice statue. That is
That's
Frank
decent.
Stone. Is it not? That's Frank Stone, yeah. For sure. Ooh, what's this cage? This is
Wow.
locked.
Powerful resemblance in Augustine's family. That or Augustine loves cosplay.
That or it's all Augustine, you know? So she's going back in her own timeline. She's kind of a hottie there, not gonna lie, but in a dark, gothic kind of way. Why's the window open? Tiptoe through my arsehole.
Whoa.
I like how I had to
What
correct
a
myself. I still said the
piece.
same thing, just a different
Look
word.
at the metalwork.
It's beautiful.
It's to stop us getting in. But what does her time traveling have to do with Frank Stone, though? I don't understand. The face
Sensationalist
of
trash.
evil. The true story of Frank Stone,
Sam
told by
Green
the
took
man
down
who
Frank
stopped
Stone.
him. Sheriff
Write a
Lloyd.
better book than this.
No, that's not. That's not who stopped him. It was Sam. It was Sam Green. Unless he's using a different name. Lloyd Kush doesn't like the title hero. Oh, he's probably using a pen name, I guess. In the fall of 1963, Kush, I don't know how to pronounce that, was the local sheriff of Cedar Hills, a sleepy Oregon steel tone, just a regular blue-collar Joe doing his darndest to make life a little safer for the folk who put their trust in him. But Cedar Hills was hiding a silent menace, a merciless monster preying on the unsuspecting citizens. Someone to protect. When the bodies started piling up, the only thing left was for an everyday hero to step up. This is the true account of how Cedar Hills' first and only serial killer was brought to justice, told firsthand by the men who dared look evil in the eye and pull the trigger. Now I'm confused, so what kind of route are we going in? Because I feel like he did actually die, right? So maybe Augustine's trying to find the correct alternate timeline where he's still alive? Maybe? I don't know. The fateful night, I had sent one of my deputies over to check in on things. Not my first choice. The Flatfoot was from out of state and a little green for my like. Oh my god, the other sheriff took the credit, didn't he? What a dickhead. It was Sam Green who did it. The legend. But all he had to do was hold the line and report back on anything suspicious. But when Tommy called in, I knew this was it. Oh, so no, maybe he is doing the pen name thing because he changed the name of the person he sent. Sadly, before the furnace, I thought I'd stepped into the fiery depths of hell itself. And there was Stone, standing on the platform like a twisted gargoyle. A tiny bundle of innocence held in his death's grip. I am not afraid to admit I was scared. I only had a moment to act before all was lost. So I drew my gun, took a deep breath, and made a silent prayer that my aim would strike true. And it did. We struck true indeed, right through his fucking head. Little bitch. But no, I'm sure who would be the baby though? Because the baby's got to be linked to us, right? Oh, the baby. The baby. Oh, the baby.
Yeah? And what would you do if it was you here instead of me? No way. You'd be climbing the walls looking for a way out.
Who's she talking to?
Dan? Psh, not in a million years. No way.
Why is Madison talking to herself? Why is Madison talking to herself? I don't like that.
Looks like it opens with a key.
Congrats. That's one of those chests to tell us how many we've missed out on. Lots. And I'm pretty certain we're more than a considerable amount for the game. I wonder if anyone's watching us out there. Come on. Come on, you have an open window and you don't have anyone watching us out there. Come on, that's a missed trick, that is, developers. They got the remake of Until Dawn coming soon as well. That we'll definitely be playing. Come on then, Madison.
You sure
What's up,
would
darling?
Kick out of this place. And then you'd probably kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
Who are you talking to?
No, I wasn't.
I could
You
hear
was
you.
definitely.
I was talking to my mom. To Bonnie. I was in Berlin, at school, when I heard she was sick. But it was my midterms, and she said I should just come home when I finished. So I did. But by then it was too late. She died while I was over the Atlantic.
Oh, okay. So she died when we was on the plane.
It all happened so fast.
But isn't that when we was having the
feel
dream?
like she's gone. So I just kind of pretend like she isn't.
She was a good talker.
We had that dream when we was on the plane about her, didn't we?
She was. Hey, look at this. This was just last summer.
She really changed. Oh, look, there's a picture of her when she was a goth chick playing
I know
guitar.
you said it had been a really long time, but can you tell me anything about her from when you knew her?
Gosh.
Turning on ray tracing has really
Well,
taken this game up another level in terms of
she was
graphics,
the
man.
most
The lighting on her
intimidating girl
face
I've
was
ever met.
amazing then.
Even after I got to know her, She did everything she wanted to do, and nobody could stop her.
And that sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
Oh. Yeah, let's get nostalgic. I like this little relationship they have, so I'm going to be tell her
Yeah,
everything.
there is something I've been thinking about. I've never told anyone else. It was a long time ago.
We're about to go back into the 80s, I think.
We were just kids making a movie. Jaime, Chris, and me. Everything's still so fuzzy about what happened, but
Here we go. We're going back in
There's one thing
time.
that
The
always
detail on those
stuck in my
eyelashes is
mind.
amazing, by the way. And the eyeballs.
years ago, that night, we were on our way home from picking up a new camera. We were driving past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open.
And there's
full
the...
of
Oh,
light,
look at the lighting on that's
and the
fucking amazing.
craziest fucking
Ray tracing, man.
sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every direction. And right in the middle of it all
She's playing bass, I think.
was Bonnie.
Can't tell from here.
I don't think I've ever seen
Yeah, she's playing
anyone
bass.
so completely in tune with themselves. The only thing that mattered was that moment. Nothing else. That was your mom.
I wonder why they lost touch.
Thank you.
Hey,
Madison
hey
is
guys.
grateful to hear the memory. Oh, here we go. Someone is watching us from the window like I thought, maybe.
Look,
What? I don't see anything.
ah, there, right there.
Oh my God, there's someone out there.
There's someone out there. Yeah, Augustine expected something like this, didn't she?
I have a feeling Augustine expected something like this might happen. She's got this place wired with enough cameras she could catch a mouse.
Good security probably means we're pretty safe.
Maybe Sam Green.
Right, so do you think we should find Augustine? Give her a heads up?
Okay, Madison didn't like the fact that
Even if
we
you
were
wanted to
honest,
tell
though.
her, good luck finding her.
She said she
Is it
was
Sam
going to
Green,
her
maybe?
private
No, it won't be Sam.
laboratory.
Sam...
That's a place
No, Sam...
for
Yeah, Sam will
artifacts,
probably be
right?
dead now, right?
Artifacts all over the place.
It might be
Right.
Robert Green, right? His
So,
son.
if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
Yes.
You've got a point.
We need to find the Tumblr thing,
Can't
though.
we just knock?
No.
I doubt anything can get through that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
Okay.
That's definitely a person. Is that Frank Stone? I don't think so. I think that's going to turn out to be Robert. Oh my god, it's the old van. Oh, we're back in the 80s. What a transition. That's a beautiful... Oh, developers, that was a beautiful transition. Okay, we're in Jaime's
Taking them
garage.
so long. I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot. The van's already all loaded up.
I read an article that said girls don't like it when guys get all twisted up about their punctuality. They find it controlling.
Why did you need an...
Sorry, I want to pause for a second. I've just realised, right? So when Linda's talking to Madison... Sorry, Madison's talking to Linda about her mum being Bonnie and her uncle Jaime, she didn't make any mention of Auntie Chris. Which means Chris clearly didn't stay with Jaime, otherwise she would have mentioned him, right? Or Linda would have inquired about her. So that's concerning, because that means no one's mentioned Chris.
Tell you that?
I just thought you might find that information useful.
I'm not trying to control Chris. Just got a lot to do.
Uh-huh.
Who's this? Oh, there's Chris. And there's Robert. Right on time.
Hey, right on time.
Time to get cooking.
Nothing. Just trying to keep a low profile. Bonnie snooping around.
Isn't Bonnie in
right.
on this now anyway?
Is everybody ready to get this production meeting started? We got a big night ahead of us. Guys, I gotta tell you, my mind's going like a million miles an hour right now. Did you know you can get like every newspaper article ever written at the library? It's insane. It's all
That's
right
the whole
there.
point of a library.
No, tell me more.
I've spent like all day looking up every single thing I could find about Frank Stone, the mill, the murders. We are sitting on a freaking gold mine here.
Sounds like a productive day.
She's way too energetic. Everyone's like, fuck,
And
it's nighttime.
Yes, I had some help from my assistant.
I aim to please.
Oh, that reminds me. Now that you are an official member of the team, gotta wear the team jersey.
Wow. This is.
I am actually liking this game,
this is
besides all the
amazing.
performance issues.
I'm honored.
You wanna wear the stripes? You gotta earn the rights.
I promise I'll be the best ancillary producer you've ever seen.
Production assistant.
Yeah, totally.
Feast your eyes.
Whoa. Wait, where's Sheriff Green?
Yeah, so Dad's never exactly been stoked.
Yeah, he's
about
been
that.
using a pen name for
But I
it.
thought he got the guy.
Yeah. And Sheriff Kushik took all the credit.
Kushik, okay.
People around here knew what was up, but
Let me see that.
This one's a 10-year retrospective. They go into all sorts of grisly details left out of the press the first time around.
and Dad got a little more credit too.
This is big deal stuff. We're making our movie in the very same spot it went down. Can't beat that.
That's not a good thing. That's yeah, Stone's victims were real people.
Stone's victims were real people. This was a real person.
Yeah? So?
What do you mean so?
I don't know. It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to look at their picture.
And this is suddenly now a problem for you?
Yeah.
It's not a problem. It's just a little weird.
You were just like super gung-ho when I got here.
Yeah, no, but
What
we are
gives,
acting out
man?
murders
Nothing.
where people
I
died,
just
you
don't
know?
wanna, like, exploit any of the victims or whatever.
We're not gonna exploit Stone's victims. I'm just trying to maximize the potential of our main location. That's how you make a good movie.
She is missing the point. You're missing the point. I'm just gonna be a knob.
I think you're missing the point. It's not about the mill.
So what's the big deal?
You don't think you're, like, a little too excited about everything that happened there?
Jaime, if it bothers you so much, you can always stay home.
Chris,
He's kind of number one on the call sheet.
What
Got
does that
him.
mean?
He's the main actor. We can't shoot without him.
Yeah, I know. I was just kidding, obviously.
Got you.
Robert
I don't
and
like
are
this,
gonna
Chris.
look for any more locations
I
in
mean,
the mill
I've got a
connected to
love-hate
Stone where
relationship
we
with
can
her. Like,
shoot.
sometimes
And
I
I'm
like her,
gonna go
sometimes
make
she's a
this
bit of a
thing
bitch.
Any way I have to.
Yep. It should. It should. We should be worried about her fascination. Alright, I think I'm gonna end that episode there. Because I have no idea how long I've been recording for. I forgot to put the timer up on my other screen. So this could be a 20-minute episode. It could be a fucking hour long. Who knows? Whey! I'm too excited. Bye.